Abuse should never be taken lightly nor ignored, as it acts as dangerous situation an individual can go through, either animal or human. In order to make things right, abuse has to be identified and be stopped. Hey there, lovely folks, this is your friend Dricthentix here. I take a moment of your time away from our gaming endeavor to share those words with you. Because if I were to die tomorrow, I would have been glad to share my thoughts with you regardless. For I am neither wiser than you, nor I am smarter than anyone else. I'm just humbly doing something for you, the way that I wanted someone to do the same for me. My words are the ones I have seen getting wiser as I get older. For I have words of wisdom to share, and they are yours to take. Today's word one can share wisdom about is abuse. Regarding the recent events that shook the internet community about the abuse of a popular Twitch streamer and online public figure, I want to think that she is still a human being, even if her career choices is much questionable for most people. Perhaps she had no choice at all. Perhaps she was forced and dragged and being abused for years on to do things she may not want to do. Perhaps she wanted to spend more time with her pets or family, for they could be her own solace in a constant emotional abuse nightmare. Or perhaps I'm wrong here and she chose willingly her career path, and I am no one to judge her. I did pray and hoped that people would be reacting quickly to get her to safety and to tell her to do the right thing for herself, because no one should pretend to love someone or to care for them if they mistreat them that bad. No one should marry someone else and pretend to live happily for the good and the worst if they bring pain and suffering to the marriage. For she doesn't deserve such fate as much as no one else does. And even though she now claims that she is safe, free, we never know when something else might happen again. But I do hope she keeps in touch with reliable, trusted people to assure her safety if anything goes wrong again. What happened to her should highlight what may really happen in victims of abuse lives. I just do wish that more people should pay closer attention to such disgusting misbehavior and call it out. If someone were to advise me years ago to get away from abuse, my life would have been so much different. I would have never wasted 30 years of my life putting the puzzle pieces together to be whole again. Emotional abuse is as much dangerous as physical abuse, because in the most extreme cases, both victims of abuse may end up killing themselves or getting killed. And I know that every single day, there are people that are victims of abuse whatsoever. And none go above and beyond to stop that from happening ever again. None would protect a victim of abuse, but just a few good people surrounding them. When you think that someone may know of abuse as their daily life, then perhaps you can make that person talk about it. Even if it is for a small 5 minutes each day, you'll be making a difference by listening. Because surely that victim would find the strength within to do something about it. And if you make someone remember that they don't deserve such treatment, that they should get away from it and that they can control their life better, it will mean so much to them. Silence is violence. Silence is death. I was abused when I was a kid. I was forbidden to talk about it. And it took me years to confess and years to get my life back from this endless nightmare of silence. What I learned is that I gave my abuser enough leverage to keep on doing his sick behavior over the years. By my silence, I armed him with more means to destroy my inner self. I was left broken, shattered into pieces, not knowing who I was, splitting my soul in half to let go of the innocent child so the violated one remains for years to come. I knew my silence was death, because I wanted to go away time and time again, to say goodbye to this world. No one should be allowed to abuse someone both emotionally and physically. If you think that the abuser loves you by treating you that way, you need to stop and think again of what real love means. Because when we love, we don't harm the other. We argue and forgive, we move on stronger. We laugh and cry, we understand and move on. We got each other's back. We love our child because we want for them to grow strong and healthy. We care for them so they can care for others. We teach them the right from the wrong with sane words, so they teach to others too. We never betray nor lie to them. As parents, we never have to abuse them whatsoever. Abusers can be stopped if silence is not. If they promise to change, be wary that no one can totally change if the heart doesn't follow the mind. If only there was someone that could shape words in a way to save lives, I would be gladly meet and praise that person. Do reach out to help as quick as possible to save someone's life if you can. And the victim should speak out quickly under the right circumstances to be guaranteed a safety. If you think that neither law enforcement nor hotline help can do something for you, just reach out to a friend, folks. A parent, a close relative before it is too late. No one would listen to me back then, but now times are different. Lovely folks, do speak out when abuse is seen. If you are a victim, then do speak out too. Never stay silent, for it means a death sentence either from you or from your abuser. Because you cannot always handle things yourself. An abuser cannot never keep his promise to change if he is not aware of what he has done wrong. He or she will always use your weaknesses as leverage to make you believe that you are nothing without her or him. Remember though, that you can always control your life. That you can forever be yourself by focusing on your self-development, so you build enough confidence to say no to abuse. Let abuse go. Prevention is always the path to salvation. For now, those were my words of wisdom I needed to share. If I were to disappear one day or a year from now, I sure would have left you with some parts of me to inspire and to encourage you, so much as to entertain you as best as I could. Take good care of yourself, folks. Your lives mean so much. This is your friend and game nutter Drukthentics, signing off.